What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Playmaker Way with the playbook, and y'all read the title, man. How to never blow your account again. Now, this is your first time on the channel. Welcome. I appreciate you giving this video a chance. And just like all my other titles, this is not clickbait. You should also hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post weekly content like this, but we live stream and live trade every day, London session 3 a.m. EST on this very same channel. Make sure to follow me on TikTok as well. You see it popping up on your screen because we live stream at least 3 times a week during New York session on there as well. We also got a free signal and free Telegram. It's first link in the description. This is how we did last month, October. We went 32 wins, 5 losses. And last week we went 8-1. Every trade posted as my personal entry, SL, TPs, time the trade was posted, how people viewed into the trade, reactions, and of course those TPs are getting hit. Now let's get straight into this video. So like y'all know, I break down trading into 3 different parts. The first part is the charts. All right, you got to understand what you're looking at, why price is doing what it's doing, and you got to understand where price is going. The more you understand the charts behaviors, the easier it's going to be for trading, and then a lot less stress you're going to be while in a trade, especially if you're in drawdown. So if you don't understand how to read the charts, make sure to watch these videos that pop up, right? Then the second part is your trading plan. You got to have a trading plan. You got to know how much you're risking per trade. You got to know how many trades you're taking per day. You got to have a daily goal, weekly goal, monthly goal. If you do not have any of the above, you need to stop watching this video right now and go to step 1. All right, then come back to this video. I got videos breaking all that stuff down. Then it's the third part, which we're about to be talking about in this video, which is simple math, understanding how to count pips. Last week I dropped a video breaking down how to count pips. Make sure to check that one out. And then understand how to calculate your lot size and risk to reward. So we're going to break out the calculator and we're going to show you how simple it really is. So as you can see in the free signal, before I call the first signal of the day in the free Telegram, this is the disclaimer I post. We're not going to go through all of them because I post this every day so y'all can read this. This not only goes over how my TPs and my trading works, but how trading works in general and how you should go about trading. Right, like we see right here, obviously every trade is not guaranteed to go all the way to the final TP or in our favor, but one thing I want to highlight is mainly the last sentence right here, which it says I recommend risking 1 to 5% of your account per trade. Right, so now I'm going to pull out the handy dandy calculator because again, the first part of trading is understanding how to read the charts. Second part is having the trading plan, and third part is simple math, understanding risk to reward, how to calculate pips, count your lot size, all that good stuff. So if you don't know how to count pips, I just dropped a video last week. It's going to pop up right now on the left or right top corner. Make sure to watch that video, then come back to this one. So we got the handy dandy calculator out. So again, like I said, I recommend risking 1 to 5% of your account per trade. Now I know some people might think 5% is a lot, but it's really not. And let me show you how. If you risk 5% of your account per trade, you literally have to lose 20 trades in a row to blow your account. If you risk 2% of your account per trade, you literally have to lose 50 trades in a row to blow your account. And then you risk 1% of your account per trade, you literally have to lose 100 trades in a row to blow your account. Now, I'm not saying go crazy. I literally said risk 1 to 5%, but nobody, unless you're brand new to trading, if you're brand new to trading, you shouldn't even be having real money in the markets. You should be on a demo account, but before you even should be trying to take trades, you should be learning how the charts work. A lot of y'all be skipping steps. I get it. You want to grow. You want to get into the markets, make bread. You see people making bread every day. But do you think you're going to grow your accounts in a timely manner without losing a bunch of trades on the way there and making a bunch of mistakes if you don't know what you're doing? Again, y'all be in a rush for no reason. Take your time. Patience pays. The results will come. Just put your head down and focus on learning the basics. So nobody in here should be scared of losing 100 trades in a row, let alone 50, and hopefully not 20. So again, to take full advantage of the positions you take, you got to take high probability setups. And when you take high probability setups following the rules of price, then you'll feel a lot more comfortable risking that 1 to 5%. So again, if you literally risk only 1 to 5% of your account per trade, there's no way you can blow your account unless you lose literally 100 to 20 trades in a row. And that's consecutively. Like, no, losses happen obviously, but you shouldn't be losing very consecutive trades over and over and over again, right? So one thing I want y'all to do before we finish this video, or one thing I want y'all to do before we proceed in this video, I want y'all to go into your MT4, MT5, go into your trade history. If you see more losses than wins, that is an issue. But I want you to take a deeper look. if you win a trade, and let's say you lose a trade after you win a trade, if that loss cancels out that win, let alone more than 2 wins, that is a huge red flag. And that means you're either over leveraging or under leveraging on certain setups, and or you don't have a good risk to reward setup. So again, if you don't understand how to count pips, watch that video that I linked earlier. And if you don't understand how risk to reward works, pause this video, watch this video that just popped up. Because again, in order for you to fully comprehend what we're talking about in this video, you got to understand the basics of those 2 subjects right there. All right, so pause the video, then we're going to go back to this, right? So you want to risk 1 to 5% of your account per trade, and then you want to go for 1 to 2 to 1 to 3 risk to reward setups. 1 to 2, 1 to 3 risk to reward setups are very possible to find. This trade I called in the free signal room on Friday was a huge 1 to 4 risk to reward. This GJ buy right here, huge 1 to 4 risk to reward. This buy right here on 1 to 3. And this is just my GJ charts. I trade more than GJ. Go into that free signal room, you'll see I trade way more than GJ. 1 to 2, 1 to 2, 1 to 3. So it's very possible to find 1 to 2 to 1 to 3 minimum risk reward setups. Now, the reason why you want to look for 1 to 2, 1 to 3 minimum risk reward setups is because, again, we do not control the markets. You got to remember what we're doing here. We're investors. We're making investments. So if we're going to risk our hard-earned money into the markets, we want to at least make sure that it's worth it, right? So if we go for a 1 to 2, 1 to 3 risk reward setup, that essentially means that whatever we're risking, we're going to make 2 to 3 times whatever we're risking if it hits the final TP. Now, just like in the disclaimer says, not every trade is going to hit the final TP or go all the way in our favor. But if you go for a 1 to 2, 1 to 3 setup, even if it goes halfway or hits a couple TPs, you'll at least make what you was risking minimum, if not 2 to 3 times on the max to the extreme. You get what I'm saying? So, example, if I'm risking $100 per trade and the most I can make off this trade is $30, is that a good risk reward setup? No, because think about it like this. Let's pull out the calculator. Let's say I have a $1,000 account and I'm risking $100 per trade, which is more than 5%, obviously, but this is just an example, okay? So I'm down $100. Then let's say that I find another setup. Again, I'm risking $100, but the most I can make is $40. So let's say I win that trade. So now I'm still negative, right? I'm still not back at my base balance or in profit. Why? Because I didn't go for a good risk reward setup. Let's go with the same scenario. Let's say I'm risking $100 per trade and I got a $1,000 account. All right. So I'm down $100, but let's say the next trade I win, I made 2 times my risk. 100 times 2, that's $200. So even though I'm 1-1 for the week, I'm still up $100 versus being down $60. Why? Because I just simply went for a real risk reward setup. Now let's do the same scenario. Let's say I risked $1,000. I have a $1,000 account. I risk $100, right? Lost a trade. But let's say that trade I won was like this setup here, a 1 to 4 risk reward setup, right? And this is actually a perfect example because this trade, I called this first signal for the members. Now let me show you that signal. So you can see we're in the advanced play signal. This was November 1st. I went for this GJ buy. SL got hit. This is November 1st. You see the SL got hit. But guess what? Later on that week on Friday, I went for the buy again and same scenario. Let's say I lost $100. Well, I lost $100, right? But that just made 4 times my risk. So let's pull the calculator back up. But I just made $400. So even though I'm 1-1 for the week, I'm still up $300 versus being negative. All right. It's the same scenario, right? So let's do another scenario. I got a $1,000 account. Let's say I lost 2 trades in a row. Even though I lost 2 trades, all I need to do is still risk the same amount every single trade. And that's the important part. You have to risk the same amount every single trade. Do not switch it up or try to risk more to try to make up what you lost. Because like I'm showing you, even though you risk the same amount, you're still going to be able to cancel out those losses. Because all I need is to make 2 times my risk, which is $200, to be back break even. Or let's use that same scenario. I lost, caught a 1 to 4. So let's say I'm at $800 and I made 4 times my risk, which is $400. So even though I lost $200 because I still risked the same amount and went for good risk reward setups, I'm still up for the day and up for the week, which is the ultimate goal. Because again, losses are part of the game. Losses are going to happen. but you have to figure out a way to minimize your risk while also maximizing your reward. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, subscribe, comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join the free signal for your Telegram. Also make sure to follow me on TikTok at Playmaker Way, because like I said, we live stream daily on there as well during the New York session. If you want to contact me directly, DM me on Instagram at Playmaker_way. I post daily on both Instagram and TikTok, and I respond to all messages. Personally, go about calculating my lot size, or you're interested in the signals or mentorship, links in the description for that. I do have the advanced play signal room. What comes with the advanced play signal room? We trade Tokyo, London, and New York session. Tokyo session exclusively with the members, and just like every Sunday in the free signal room, we drop that Sunday chart analysis. I drop that every day during New York for the members, called the New York price watch list. I don't just say we're looking for buys, we're looking for sells. First, I go over the trades we took during Tokyo session, London session, and then possible sells going to New York. Then I explain why we're looking for buys, explain why we're looking for sells, and then I take it a step further and go over specific price points to look for entries and exits at. Then we also have exclusive live streams during New York news events. And just like the London session lives, if you missed the live, they're recorded and you can watch them when you get a chance. In fact, you got access to over 400 videos of daily chart analysis and live streams. Even have the ones from last year when the playbook began. I also got pinned messages like that account size key to help you out with not over leveraging, to make sure you're not taking any trades your account can't handle. Then there's also the student and member group chat. Now I also have one-on-one sessions. The one-on-one sessions comes with access to the student member group chat as well as the advanced play signal room. That way you can earn while you learn. And then you get 2 sessions a week that are 1 hour long, recorded and sent to you the same day. Those recordings are yours to keep for life. If you got any questions or interested in that, make sure to DM me on Instagram, Playmaker_way. Make sure to follow me on there as well, and on TikTok at Playmaker Way, because we go live on TikTok as well. And I'll see y'all the next time I'm live or the next time I post a video. Peace. We out.